are at Creative Kitchen and Bath here in Lexington, and we are in the kitchen with Miss Allison Davis.
As you can see, it is absolutely gorgeous.
Beautiful, beautiful, of course. And so this is our last recipe
of the week.
I know,
yes,
I know.
But I've loved it, and I've loved doing all these anti-aging foods.
Yes, and I love it too. I can't wait to get home.
It motivates me. You know, I'm always like looking at food as fuel, and food is medicine. And there's definitely like healing properties in food, and I love highlighting that as well as sharing recipes. So kind of hits me like at a little sweet spot there. But yeah, today we are making a fat bomb.
A fat bomb?
Yeah, so this is a ketogenic friendly recipe. So you know I've been following keto and been doing more ketogenic foods just personally. So I'm going to be tracking kind of weight loss or fat loss and seeing, you know, how we, you know, progress from there. That's kind of my goal as we get into the holiday season, is really to try to stay to that keto lifestyle. So I'm going to definitely be incorporating some of those recipes.
Great.
But this week we've been focusing in on anti-aging, and so this is a fat bomb, but we have some serious benefits here.
Oh, good. I like that.
One of the main ones is from nuts. We all know nuts are great fats for us, and they have some wonderful benefits. And then berries, and we're using raspberries and blueberries are really known for their antioxidant properties, but also in helping to fight free radicals, which can, I've got to look at my notes here, that can help us with our fine lines and wrinkles. The free radicals that come from stress, from sun damage, and even from over-exercising. So they really help to kind of go to that area and fight those free radicals. And so it could help us in preventing those fine lines and wrinkles that come from the stress and the sometimes over-exercising or over-exerting and sun damage and all that good stuff. These are two what I call superfoods, because their benefits far outweigh any caloric intake.
Okay.
So
is it high in calorie too? Is this going to be high in calorie?
This is a higher calorie for sure, because again, this is keto, so we're focusing in on fats and low carbs. So you're going to have a higher fat, but you're getting the good fats.
Right.
And then you've got some definite protein here as well, because we've got the nuts. So what we're basically doing is making like a chocolate bark, or you know, in the holidays you can see the peppermint bark and the chocolate bark, but we're not using chocolate, we're using cocoa powder, and we're making our own balm or bark out of coconut butter.
Oh,
so
very good. Okay.
I'm going to show you how we make it, and it has 0 on the glycemic index because we're using a stevia extract instead of sugar. So great keto recipe here for the holidays. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start with a coconut butter, and I did melt this in the microwave so that we could go ahead and just have this melted coconut butter. And I was asked earlier, you know, what's the difference in coconut butter versus like coconut oil? And this is from the coconut pulp. Okay, so you get the coconut pulp versus just the oil.
So it hardens back up?
It definitely, you can already see where half of it's like solidified there. So it's a great
it smells good.
Oil or great fat to be used in baking, right? So we have the coconut butter, and then we're going to go in with, spoon this out here. Our almond butter, and I went with the crunchy almond butter, so we have little bits of the almonds that will give us that texture.
Ooh, looks good.
All right, so some of the almond butter in with the coconut butter, and we want it to be a wet product right now. So you melt your coconut butter so that it's nice and wet.
Now, can you use peanut butter instead of the almond butter?
Yeah, I don't see why you couldn't use the peanut butter. It's still going to harden up in the freezer. So yeah, I certainly, and we've used the sun butter as well. So if you have a nut allergy, maybe try using it with the sun butter that's made from the sunflower seeds. All right, and then we're going to go in with our cocoa powder. It's an unsweetened cocoa powder, and I found this recently that Hershey's now does a specialty dark cocoa powder, so it's got that nice like bitter cacao flavor. And then we have stevia extract. A little bit of stevia goes a very long way. So you really need to measure, and we're going to go with, I think, like 1/4 of a teaspoon. It's fun when these are all connected, right? So we're going to go in, we're going to get our stevia. Our stevia is going to go in, and that's going to make our bark really nice and sweet. And then we're just going to start to blend all this together, right? So it just looks like a big, you know, bit of melted chocolate at this point. So at this point, what you're going to do is we are going to take this and pour it onto a parchment-lined sheet tray. And then I melted some frozen raspberries just in the microwave. Put those over top. You could also go with some chopped walnuts if you wanted to.
Okay.
And you want to freeze it for at least an hour if you can, to where it sets up in the fridge.
Okay.
And then you just break it apart, and you've got this bark that you can
beautiful.
sit out.
I love it.
And you just leave it in the freezer until you're ready to serve. So I want you to just try to take a little bite and see if that tastes like your chocolate fix.
Nice, I love it. For this recipe and many other recipes, head over to our website at WTVQ.com/Midday Kentucky, or you can head over to Allison's website at wildtimecooking.com. And she's also on Instagram.
Yeah, at Chef Allison Davis. I think I've got chocolate in my teeth, but
Yeah.
we're good.
We'll be right back right after this short break. Stay right here.